So here you can see the example of line and staff, where the VP marketing is taking care of device manager and salespeople. So here you will be able to understand a bit of difference. It's not a hospitality, but just to a sample to give you the idea. So here the dotted line is staff. So director of marketing research will also have some authority over the device manager and salesperson, and this is the line relationship between the direct control from the VP marketing. Then you have, this is called functional organization, where VP marketing is taking care of sales manager, sales manager is taking care of director of sales training, district managers or technical sales managers, and then they are all exercising their authority over the sales people. So this is called functional relationship. Usually it's there in the hotels, where the sales coordinators, sales supervisors are helping to the multiple managers for their respective needs. They have to support the marketing manager, they have to support the revenue management, they have to support the event sales, they have to support every other function. So especially in the smaller hotels it is required. Then you have matrix organizations, where they have mix and match relationship between let's say manager of kitchen utensils, manager of bathroom accessories, manager of household proper projects. They are coordinating with the advertising manager, also the sales manager and the logistic manager, and also the marketing manager for their own sales and profits. They are also helping them with the advertising cost. So the advertising guy will be responsible for the advertising cost and its effectiveness. Sales manager will be responsible for sales and profits. Logistics will be responsible for distribution cost. Marketing research will be responsible for research cost, while they are responsible towards the individual products as well. So it's like a cost sharing. So the kitchen utensil manager will be responsible for sales and profit of his own organization, but he need to work together with the advertising manager, sales manager, logistic manager and marketing manager as well, because they are having control over the cost of their own individual working. So it's a complex relationship which is not easy to maintain. So metric organization encourage a lot of teamwork to maximize the individual contributions. Then team leader is viewed as a coordinator rather than the bosses, and metrics organization most effective in these circumstances. One is the project and the products are unique. The team members are professional in terms of their expertise. Project is of short duration. Speed and creativity are as important as cost. In hospitality, you would see a kind of matrix organization in big hotels, where sales directors are general managers are responsible for the overall profitability of the hotel, while the sales directors are responsible for the revenue and cost of sales department. Engineering director is responsible for maintenance of the property and also the maintenance cost. Finance is responsible for usually the financial internal controls and also the financial health of the hotel. F&B and room department are responsible for their own revenue and cost. So in a way, it's a matrix relationship within in a big hotels. Smaller hotels would follow probably line and staff, where line organizations where one person is controlling all the organizations. So it depends on the complexity and size of the hotel. The type of organization, type of department would really be dependent on the hotel facilities and also the size. The type of sales department organization would be can be divided from geographic territory by let's say some sales people would be taking care of Europe, some people will be taking care of only Asia, some people will be taking care of the home territories. It can be based on the product. Some people are taking only the room sales, some people are selling the event sales, some people are doing the F&B sales or spa sales. So there are different type of the things. Function revenue management, reservations is again a separate. So in hospitality, the organization type are multiple mixing together. It can also be divided by market, and also it can be divided by the combination of the previous four. So usually in hospitality we have the combination of all the previous four peoples. So as an example of geographic, as we have discussed, the national sales manager can divide the western region, eastern region, central region, or other type of regions. Sales manager, by product, it can be by computer, by the type of equipment that they are selling. Functional is usually the account development, account maintenance. In the customer market, customer market, or in the B2B, or the mix one. So in hospitality is usually the mix, the combination of geography, product, and customers, where DUSM is sitting on the top, and then you have by sales functions, sales, revenue, reservation, revenue, and other thing. Sales can further be divided into the market, depending on the market, and also by event sales. So they are by products. So there are different ways the sales organizations can be developed. Some hotels would have by one, because if they are smaller team, the larger teams has to be organized in by type of the geography. So hospitality is a combination. What is team selling? So team selling requires individuals from diverse functional areas such as operation, finance, research and development, marketing, and even the CEO. So here are some reasons for adopting a team selling approach. We normally have information need from the customer are large. There are several people involved in decision to buy. The potential sales is large, and complexity of the product is usually high. So in hospitality, when you are selling a big event or a big deal, which involves not only the room department, but all rooms, but also the functions, also the restaurant, also spa, then you normally have the multiple team selling, where the team is involved from the every department, not only the sales, the event sales, the F&B, and the general manager, even the finance is doing the effort so that the customer needs can be satisfied easily. So we develop what are the guidelines for developing the sales department. So what do we need to develop? So when we are developing the sales organizations, what we need to make sure, we need to make sure these 6 points. One is the coordination and balance. So the team must have what are the guidelines for developing the sales strategy? So the developing we need to develop is there are 6 points which we need to make sure. One is flexibility. The team must be flexible enough to respond to the market very quickly. Then you have coordination and balance. You need to make sure that there are no duplicacy of work, and also there is no power imbalance between the sales staff. We have a market oriented approach depending on what are the market needs for our particular hotel. If market and product requires to have a separate person for event sales, then we need to have an event sales, otherwise we don't need it. It designed around the sales activities, again depending on our product and activities that we need to carry out. Certain activities require specialized skills, such as like events, such as restaurant selling, such as group selling, such as B2B contracting. They require different skills from the others. So we need to design our sales and marketing organization based on what are the selling activities that we are carrying out. Defined areas of authority and responsibilities, span of control. So we need to distribute the area and authority within the organization equally, on an equal basis, so that there is enough balance of power and also the enough control. So there is somebody whose job is being checked by somebody else, and there is no uninterrupted power which is given to any particular person.